Hello there, my brothers and sisters. Jack Wolf is back again. This time, I'm getting back into SpaceBourne 2. So, I was told that I couldn't use old saves, so I'm not using anything. We're going to start from scratch. And like I said at the beginning, there's going to be some edits because I'm not going to show you guys every single thing, like, you know, a 2-hour episode of me just mining an asteroid. Now, there probably will be episodes where, you know, I lose track and I don't, you know, I'm old. I might forget to do the edit. But I'm going to do my best to edit out a lot of the humdrum stuff just to get, because this is going to be like a full playthrough. So, and this part probably won't be edited out because I want to walk you guys through like at the start here. And this is from my experience. So when you start a new game, for this part right here is going to be for like the truly new people that have not really invested any time in this game. So starting out in this game and carrying through to pretty much a big chunk of the gameplay is your soldier and pilot. But right when you start out, you're going to be doing a mix of both. So it's always been my, and this is from trial and error, man. I always put these to 12 right off the bat. And it just kind of balances it out. Yeah, we're going to be using some down here, but not a whole lot. Just in certain areas. So you want to get your damage and your damage for soldier and pilot. You want to put at least 12 into those. Endurance is going to help a lot because that's going to be your armor. Especially for your soldier, because you're going to have some missions pretty early on here in the beginning where you're going to need as much as you can in this because it's going to be pretty rough. So I usually take that to 10 and I take all these to 10. And as far as down here, you got 7 points left. Okay. Now intelligence is going to give you your cargo capacity, and cargo slots is usually the one I go to, but cargo capacity is a good one as well. Now, if you're going to be into trader, this would be a good one, but you're probably not going to be dicking around and trading for quite some time. So I would say leave that one alone. Luck is your cargo slots, which is good as well. This one right here, coordination. This kind of ties into your mining. Disregard like the drone speed, drone damage. That's going to come down later on. So yeah, those are good to have, but you're at 4.3 at the very beginning. So just go ahead and take that up to 10. So that's going to take you up to 6.9. And that's, believe me, that's going to make a huge difference because you're going to be doing a lot of mining at the beginning just so you can get up enough cash to actually get you a better ship. And namely the mining ship, because once you get the mining, well, we'll go over that at the game, but just dump at least 10 into coordination. Of course, it's, you know, you guys might do trial and error and find something you'd like, but this is just basically for the very early noobs. So now you got 3 points left. I usually go right here where it says the loot drop chance multiplier. I usually put 1 into that to bring it up to 7. And you've got 2 more here. Now, if you look here for your ship, this is your shield energy, your energy regeneration rate, your ship speed, and your warp speed. So go ahead and put 1 there. And then if you go here, your character's energy and your HP recover. Just drop those last 2 into each one of those. And of course, then you got your background. And this is pretty much fluff, man. You can pick whatever. They do give like perks. So if you go captain, this is going to be more later on down the road. This is like your leader role right here, right? So 10% plus 10% more damage bonus to the army under your command. Now, I'm not going to really go into a whole lot of that because that's going to be very important later on as this right here. But for the sake of this playthrough, it's going to be really condensed down a lot. So I usually go from the very beginning, either freelancer, which is going to give you a 15% bonus on your pilot XP gain. That's related to your guild rank progression. Bonus to freelancer guild rewards. But this right here, 10% damage bonus to ship weapons. So I usually, for this playthrough, I probably will go freelancer, but mercenary is the same, except it does everything for the ground missions, right? For those that you're going to have a really kind of a challenging little early mission where you're breaking somebody out of prison. So it's going to be either or. I might go mercenary, but it's just going to be your preference, right? Whether you're going to be doing a lot of ground missions, which I do love my ground missions, don't get me wrong. But I'm going to go freelancer on this one. This is really going to be based down to you and what you want to do. You want to be a ground pounder or do you want to be a pilot? Freelancer. For this go around, I'm going to go freelancer. And then you've got your appearance. Appearance here is pretty much straightforward. You got preset skins. I don't really go all out on this because I'm not really looking at my character a whole lot. You know what I mean? I don't really dick around with it. So I usually just go on to name. And of course I always pick the same name. If I can get it typed in there, my friends. And we are off. And I will see you guys after the little intro here.
Well, here we are. You go talk to Arabelle. I'll wait out here. She's not exactly my biggest fan.
Okay, so at this point, we've traveled all the way across. We're now in the main square of Isner City. And you're going to have your highlights showing you exactly where you go. So this is the person you talk to. You got to talk to Arabelle. Listen to her rambling. And she's the one that's going to tell us about our ship. Give us clearance for our ship. And then from there, we're out in space. Alright, and that's it. That's all you got to do is talk to her. And of course, go back out here. We're going to talk to Vulcan, and our ship is like right over there.
You got the clearance, right?
Yeah.
That's my man. Let's head to your ship. I'm excited to see what happens next.
All right, buddy. That's where we're going. All right, so basically all you do here, I have to go to my external because I've gotten this, believe it or not, when I first started playing this game, I was totally into the cockpit view because I'm old school, man. I used to play space games where you didn't have this third-person perspective. So, but anyway, just hit the R key, hold it down till you get that takeoff ignition.
Landing gear retracted.
And then you're set to go. You're going to get the tutorial pop-ups. And basically from here, all you got to do is just head to space. As I've said many times before, but for the newer people that's just starting to play this game, these first few missions you have to kind of do. They're basically tutorial missions before you're tossed out into like the sandbox part of it, just being able to run around and do what you want, which that's usually where my mining kicks in, and I'll show you guys the mining process as well. But basically we're heading over to see AXA, so just hit the T key or whatever you've set it to, and he is over here. This is your map screen. Tells you about the system you're in. All this stuff is going to be explained later on in future episodes. Gives you kind of a breakdown of the dominance breakdown, as far as like planets. We are on, that's Arena Station. That's Castle. So it just basically tells you castles is like the ground headquarters, main space stations, or are the main command for the sector or for the system you're in. And it tells you here the dominance, which is 98. Breakpoint at 48 is what's basically going to take to actually start breaking down that dominance. So like you've got your security level here, which one is basically default security, system level, which is 30, and daily traffic. That's the traffic coming into these stations and trade and all that stuff. So, and if you hold the left click on your mouse, you can kind of zoom around with it. Right click will kind of zoom in and out. You can use your mouse button. Basically, it's just the plane, right? So, but anyway, we're going to head on over there. Tells you right there on the screen. Once you get it, just middle mouse, click your middle mouse button. That's going to lock you on.
Calibration completed.
And waiting for jump charge. And then once you're at your jump charge, just hit the shift key and you're going to take off. All right, so that's the first out of the way.
If you're convinced, can we move on to the mission now?
All right. Let's get to it. We've been picking up some unusual activity from pirate scout ships in the area. Normally, I'd handle it myself. But without a ship, well, I'm grounded. That's where you come in. Your job is simple. Take out those scouts before they regroup. I've already tracked where they're coming from, so after you've dealt with them, we'll head there next. Can you handle that?
Right, yeah, let's go. Come on now. Come on, Axa.
Easy. We've got this. That's just how we roll.
Now, this is your first little, like, actual little targets here. This is all, like, totally scripted for, like, getting you into the game. Alright, so now we're going to head on over here. When you're in this Salumski, so like see my top
By
there?
the way, I've been doing some research lately.
Oh, he's going to tell
Listen
you anyway.
To this. Did you know when the ship's weapons are online, the engines run at half performance?
Yeah,
that
right
makes
there.
sense, right? You can't have full power going everywhere.
But you do want to kind of get your weapons out here in a second when you get about 2 kilometers out. So just go ahead and... I hit the wrong key. Sorry, guys.
Weapons online.
And just lock onto one. Get your pursuit going. Remember, switch to your lasers. He's going to fly by you. Get your trace going. And kind of stay right on them.
Target destroyed.
We got one more. Of course, it's gonna fly by you.
Target shields down. Target destroyed.
And pilot level 2.
Oh, hey, look! They drop crates all over the place. We should loot them before someone else does.
I just hit your H key. It's going to bring up a crate. And if it's something you want, just get it. At the start here, you're going to take everything because, well, you know, you want to make some cash.
All right. You do the shooting, I do the looting. Best partnership ever.
Nice work, but these are just scouts. There's gotta be a bigger reason they're out here. I got a lead on where they might be coming from. Let me pull up the data. We're heading there next.
Got the first one, and then over here
Good,
is
now
like
you're
a,
set. Go ahead and land,
there
and
you
neutralize
go.
those pirates. Don't worry, they're nothing but a bunch of rookie thugs. Shouldn't be too hard.
So says you, man. And get your weapons out right off the bat, because they're going to start coming right at you. There we go. I don't think there's any more. Usually just like 3 of them here. And you're going right over there where it says hack. Can't loot any of this stuff, so don't bother. The only stuff you can loot here is if these guys drop stuff, but I think it's all scripted. I've never had them drop anything. You've got ammo crates. This is an ammo crate. And this is a loot chest. But the RNG, well, it gave me a sniper rifle. I don't think that one's any better. Well, that might be. We can find out real quick. So just go to your character. This is your like all your info screen you need. Cargo ship, contracts, guilds. We're gonna go over all this stuff as we come to them. This is my dude. This is the suit I have, which is a Siren suit. So this is garbage for me. Yeah. As far as the sniper rifle, I have the assault rifle, and then I have the pulse, and I despise the pulse. Yeah, it does a lot of damage, but it's yeah, it's a single shot. This is a single shot too, but it's got a weapon damage of 122. So I'm gonna swap that for that. And hey, it's not much, but you know, it's right off the bat. And we're gonna go around this corner here, and we're gonna have a dude right here. Or chick. We need to reload, that's for sure. And we're gonna hack this bad boy. And you gotta fight your way out of here too, so.
Hey, watch out! There's a dropship approaching you. Take cover!
Here they come, boys. Here they come.
Get back to your ship now.
Yep,
A bombardment ship just arrived. They're here to wipe out the evidence. And whatever you do, don't stay in one spot. Keep moving.
That's what I'm doing, Axel. As fast as I possibly can, man. Let's get our weapons out. I see you.
Target shields down.
That's it. No more activity in the area. You did an excellent job. Head back to Ox 11 Station. Your rewards are waiting.
Well, but I want to see if you dropped any loot, man. Did you drop any loot, man? Doesn't look like he dropped any loot. Sometimes you can't really see it up there, but usually it'll say like 1 or 2 or however many crates. And from here, we're gonna fly over here to Axis. Let me put my weapons away. Get over here, and this is his little setup, man. I like Axa because, well, he's kind of like one of the cool aliens. You'll meet other cool aliens later on, but this dude, I like him. He's out here doing his own thing, man. That'd be me, the space hermit. You have, see where it says F over there? You've got refill rockets. Services. Right here. He's not going to have anything on here because it's not like a legitimate station. Just hold your G key, get out the ship, and go talk to Axa. There's going to be like a little cutscene here, so.
Well, job's done. Gotta say, you handled those pirates well. Vulcan wasn't kidding. You're as good as he said. I'll transfer the credits to your account shortly.
Alright, and you can ask him all these questions. They're just kind of like filler questions, but it leads you into like your next phase of your tutorial missions here.
It's a wrecked salvage station now. Used to be a mining outpost, but I took it over and turned it into something more useful. At least for me.
Oh yeah, that's why I like Axa, man. Now, I know you guys that's been with me for a while, you'll notice that the voice things are still the same. They change here and there. But at least they did get rid of a lot of the AI voices. So who are you, man?
Me, I'm Axa. Scrap collector, salvage expert, an occasional problem solver when the pay's good enough.
So that'd be me if I was actually in space, man. And was, say like, you know, I'm tossed into this time warp and I'm put into this universe. Like, if, let's just say this would be my setup, man. Off on my own, doing my own thing, maybe have like a ragtag of like-minded brothers, you know. We already asked him, or we asked him who he was. We asked him what this place was.
Not at the moment, but don't worry. Next time something comes up, you'll be the first I call. Count on it.
What's that? That head over there. That head over there, you'll find out here in a minute.
Ah, that. Found it in an old battlefield, packed with destroyed ships. You know, it's like paradise for someone like me.
That's Drain. That's your future, one of your future first crew members. So, can you take me there? What about that head? Can I take it? I'm gonna ask him to take me there.
The problem is, the pirates keep looting the place. Makes it tough to get anything useful.
Well, I would imagine so, man. What kind of battlefield?
Where the Galactic Council ships ambushed WRA forces. Wreckage everywhere. Ships torn apart. Looks like the Council didn't want any survivors. But hey, what's bad for them is good for me, right?
Yeah. Now, for all the ones of you that played the first game, the first SpaceBourne game, this is in reference to that. Because we are the son of the original commander. We're just kind of taking over, filling his shoes. Already asked him that.
You want it, huh? Alright, tell you what. Instead of the credits I owe you, how about I give you the head?
No way, man. We need the money.
Now, you can do whatever you want in this, but I always like to do no deal, at least give him his share, because he departs. He goes on and does his own thing. 'Cause, I don't think I could... I've played this game so much, man. This is what going to be like, in actuality, truthfully, this is going to be like season 4 for me. So yeah, but just go ahead. I tend to do this, but you guys can do whatever you want.
Half, huh? Alright, I can work with that. You'll get half the credits and the head is yours.
Half's good. See? We can still make this work.
That head alone won't do much, you know. You'll need to head to that old battlefield and gather the rest of the parts. Or else, well, that head's just gonna be a decoration. I got another offer for you. I need to get back to that battlefield, but the pirates are in the way. You clear them out, and I'll find the rest of the parts you're looking for.
It's a deal,
I've got a
Axa.
small salvage drone, perfect for getting in once the coast is clear. You go on ahead and handle the pirates, I'll follow behind. Can I ask you a personal question?
Sure, why not,
You're an
Axa?
Earthling, aren't you?
Sure
Figured
am.
as much. Not many humans make it out this far, especially not ones willing to go against the Council. Brave, I'll give you that.
Oh, fuck the
Council banned
council.
your kind from using warships in space, and yet, here you are.
Hey, Axa, does public transport
Tell a
come
human
through
he
this
can't do
area?
something.
I've been thinking,
Yeah.
maybe I could catch a ride somewhere if it does.
Yeah, every now and then.
You can skip
Well
through
then.
this stuff.
Stay all you want, but if you're here till then,
Of course.
He's staying with
I'll work
Axa
day and
here.
night if I have to. Anything to avoid going back to that desert.
All right, well, it sounds reasonable, but don't go back there.
Glad you see it my way. No more desert for me. Fresh air.
Never really
space.
find out what happens to it.
I like it here.
all right there, everything's set. I'll
And we
mark
got
the location
experience.
of that old battlefield on your scanner. Once you've cleared it, let me know, and we'll get to work.
Alright, so that's the first part, the first phase of your tutorial missions here. Now, we did level up. Why'd I hit that key? What a dipshit. Let's go in here to character. And then go to your talent points. So we're level 2 on soldier. Level 3 on pilot, because we've been doing action there. So let's do soldier first. I'm going to go ahead and do the first 3 on my damage. As far as pilot, we got 6 points to spend. So yeah, I definitely want to do at least 3 on ship damage. And then our shield. And this one here, the bottom, is going to be your ship speed and your warp speed. So I'm going to put 2 into that and 1 into that. And that's it. Explorer, you're not really going to start leveling up in that until you get out of these tutorial missions here. This is your ship screen here. Tells you what you got equipped, but you can go to your weapon slots here. Looks like we got gathering. I usually go with this is a turret. This one here is a laser. Remember, that's for your shields. So I usually like to go for like a burst type stuff that does a lot of damage quickly after you punch through their shields. And I have a missile pod, but shotguns, I haven't really dicked around with a lot of shotguns just because they're so slow. Your cargo tells you what you got. Captives for when you, we'll go over that at later time, but you can capture people. Consumables, stuff like that. This is all the ship cargo. Shows you what we picked up, what we got, like the loot crates. We got the suit off of that little base there. Contracts. This is your missions, what you're starting on. Guilds and stuff we'll go over here in a little bit. But right now we got some pirates to deal with, so we can get drained. As once you take out the first few here, Axe is gonna jump in.
This place is more crowded than I expected. These salvagers aren't very welcoming when it comes to others working in their territory. That's why you need to deal with them first.
And they're gonna pop in here. There they are. We're just gonna line up on the very first one. You can run into the debris here, so just keep that in mind. Kind of keep him lined up so he doesn't fly right past you.
Target shields down. Target destroyed.
Right, he is destroyed. These are your first 3 that you got to get out of here. Other than that, the part that I'm going to tell you about here to give you a little trick. He got away from me.
You are good at this.
Destroyed.
One more. Nope, 2 more. Take that back. He went past me. He's a squirmy little bastard, ain't he?
Target shields down.
I forgot I didn't set my sensitivity settings. Okay, now he's going to come in, and there's going to be a bunch of stuff jump in here. And
I'm coming in.
it could get quite wild. And what I'm going to say here is you don't want to go chasing after the big ship.
Okay, let's start.
Yeah, I need to adjust my sensitivity settings for sure.
Interesting. I'm getting a signal from the head part. I think it's trying to redirect us to the other parts.
Target destroyed.
I was right. I already found the first part. I think it's a leg.
Great, let's combine crates. Let's just get them. Let's get over
We
here.
have company.
Okay, yeah. This is going to be the part I was talking about. No, right after this is where it's going to be the part I was talking about.
Target shields down. Target destroyed.
Now we got to go get this guy off of his ass.
Target shields down. Target destroyed.
Okay.
I found another one.
There's going to be some capital ships that's going to jump in. You don't want to go rushing or get anywhere close to that capital ships.
You are so dead.
It is not good. Hold them as long as you
You want
can.
to stick to
I
these
will find
guys
the
that
last part
are
in a
right
couple
by
minutes.
you. All the ones that say fighter. That's the ones you want, okay? Don't go after the big carrier ships.
Target shields down. Target destroyed.
What? Is this a capital ship?
Warning. Shields are offline.
I know. Yeah, you don't want to get hit by those things, dude.
Target shields down.
I got you, you son of a bitch.
Where's the fighter?
You think so? Let's see. Civilian ships leave this area. Now.
More capital ships.
Weapons.
What did we get into?
Damn, I
I don't think
overheated
we
my
should get
weapons.
involved. Keep them away as you can. Don't stand still.
Weapons.
Let's find the last part and get out of here.
Target destroyed.
Ooh, shit, buddy. Yeah, you don't want to get anywhere near that capital ship. Stay away from them. I just flew right underneath one.
Weapons eliminate. Target shields down. Target destroyed.
Okay, I got Let's leave this
Damn,
place as
brother.
soon as possible.
Okay, now all we gotta do is just walk away, man. It doesn't matter where you warp to, just pick a place and warp to it.
Warp drive.
Let's see, we want to go to the debris. Ooh, not run into stuff.
Warp drive offline.
That'll work right there. That could have been handled different, but it's been 3 months, guys. But those guys are fighting themselves, so I did get a little close there, man. I got too close to those capital ships. They will chew right through you.
I think you got what you wanted. But of course, you'll need someone to assemble these components for you. I know someone who specializes in mechanics, a Mortha named Smen. He was working at the Synax station in the Synaxier system.
Once you've been playing the
To
game,
use stargates.
once you've been playing the game, and you get better ship and get them upgraded, your warp and stuff like that is way better. So once you are at the Stargate, you don't have to select anything. Just hit the L key
Please approach to the jump point to start jump process.
and then go ahead and head on through the Stargate. As far as that part of the storyline goes. But now if you wanted to, you don't even have to do this. Say like if you wanted to just kind of go off and like do some mining, explore a little bit, you can do that. It was just that first part there, the mission with Axis, kind of like an introductory. So, but yeah, say like if you wanted to go off and do mining, you could do that. You could just get over here and go to the guilds. And this is your guild screen. Freelancers Guild, Mercenary Guild, Bounty Hunters. And then the Miners Guild. You would just basically set a route to the Miners Guild. And you would go ahead and go on over there and join up with them. And they're going to give you a hand mining tool. And then what you would do with that, once you had that mining tool, wherever the asteroid field is here, I think I'm setting on top of it. Yeah, then you just fly on over to the asteroid field and you could do some mining and start making some money. Which is what I would normally do if I'm in like just wanting to tinker around. But Sonax Station, this is where the guy is that we got to talk to. So we're going to head on over here and do this part. I usually like to just go ahead and get drain put together. And then when it gets to the point for the next mission, I usually put it off and I go do a shit ton of mining. And I get a lot of credits, at least enough to buy the actual mining ship, which we'll go over all that too. So we're going to go on over here and we're going to get this process started to get her rebuilt. Because he's going to send us on a mission as well.
Module activated.
Okay, so we talked to Sven. We left the robot parts with him, Drain. And he's going to be putting her back together. And then he wants us to go and check on a friend. So this is the next part of getting that. Like I say, this is me personally, my preferences of how I play. You might want to do it different. Some people might want to, after this part right here, might want to run off and start doing their own things, doing mining and all that stuff, which is cool. I've done it before myself. But me personally, I like to go and get the whole drain part done and get her on my ship. So I have that part done. And then after that is when I start going and doing the mining and building up some space cache. So we want to actually go to this planet right here, Zuvars, which is where his friend is. Now his friend, I'll show you the contract here. Rebuilding a friend. Okay, Smin. So we've talked to Smin. He wants us to go check on his friend Koron on Zunvar's planet, and that's where we're heading right now. Do this, get this completed, come back here to the station, pick up Drain, and then we'll move on to the next phase, guys.
Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
These first few missions are really not that hard at all. You're not going to start getting into like the really hard stuff. Now, new players are going to have issues because of getting used to the controls and the flow of the game, you know? But I'm telling you, if you just stick with it, find a control system that works for you, because you can change a lot of the keys. I play with mouse and keyboard as controls. Now I know some people was really hoping that they would get like HOTAS and all that stuff. I don't really mess with any of that stuff. I haven't in a very long time. But once you get to the planet, just hit the B key. Your mission targets are always going to be like in the pink or purple color.
Calibration module activated.
Just do it just like you go on a warp drive.
Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
And we're going to go on down and land. Go through the planet. Atmosphere burn anyway. I noticed they really smoothed this out in this. Now this update that I'm playing on right here now just dropped, I think, yesterday. Yeah.
Here we are. It looks quiet. Find a clear spot and land your ship. Take it slow and careful.
And you do have wind effects and stuff when you get on a planet. Like if it's a super windy planet, your ship is going to get tossed around and blown. But you do have to land on this particular mission. Some ground missions you don't actually have to land. You can just kind of hover in the air and just eject out. But this particular mission, they do want you to land. Because you're going to have to deal with some baddies here. It's more like an ambush mission, really. I don't know what this guy was researching, but yeah. And we are landed.
It's too quiet. Something's off. Let's check Koron's research building.
And here's Koron.
No. It can't be. Damn you, Koron. I told you not to mess with Dravok. Wait a second. Do you see any AT documentation around?
Nope.
It should be in a small mechanical box.
It's not here, brother.
Damn, it must not fall into Dravok's hands. Fortunately, we had a tracking device attached to the AT document. Just wait a sec. According to my screen, there's a cargo ship directly overhead. The AT document must be in a container on the cargo ship. Please don't let them escape.
I'm on it, man. I'm on it. You gotta take out some fighter ships.
Of course, there are fighters defending the carrier. You can't get on the ship unless you destroy them.
Target shields down.
There you are. Baby.
The cargo ship is accelerating. If it leaves the atmosphere, we lose it. Damage its engine now.
Just lob a missile at it.
It's not going anywhere now. Get off the ship and climb onto the freighter. Check the containers one by one. I'm sure it's in one of them.
Let's get a little bit closer.
On planets with gravity below 14.2 ms squared, you can use the spacesuit as a jetpack. For this, eject from your ship.
You're gonna have
Just
to
what
deal
we
with some
needed.
little drones.
They've got guard drones. Stay sharp. Those things aren't easy to handle.
Oh, yeah, little bastards. Huh? Yeah, that energy drain is intense, man. This is your first one right here. I usually grab everything.
No, it is not in here. Not here. Damn it. Please keep looking.
I am indeed, man.
Here it is. Please bring it to me at any cost. It must not fall into Dravok's hands. Wait a second. We can't leave any evidence behind. According to my screen, the middle container holds gas canisters. We can use them to destroy the ship. Now, go and shoot the gas canisters until they catch fire. Be careful. If you shoot too much, it'll explode while you're still on it. All right, that's enough. Get out of there and back on your ship. Now.
I'm going.
That's it.
Oh yeah, she blew up, boys.
I can't thank you enough.
Look at her.
Please bring me the 80 documents. And just like I promised, your robot's almost fully repaired. Won't be long now.
There she goes. I do love the physics on that, man. Alright, so that we're all done with that, guys. I will see you when we get back to Sonax Station, or to Sonax Station. So I'll see you when we get there.
Ah, Coron. He didn't deserve that. He was a good man. And now, he's gone. I can't believe it came to this. But you did what had to be done. You tracked down the thief, got the 80 files.
Is Drain ready?
Drain's ready, but there's something you need to know. The original body, it was too far gone, too damaged to fully restore. Reassembling it as it was, impossible. So I made an improvement. I transferred Drain's memory core. Drain's core, its mind, memories, personality, all of that is still intact. The body might be different, but Drain is still Drain.
Okay.
Well, about that. It's not
yeah,
him
we
anymore.
know. It's
Drain's
a
new body is
female
more,
Drain.
let's say, now. Don't worry though. Everything that makes Drain who they are is still there, just in a different form. She's in my workshop.
Alright, so now we got Drain. We have to talk to her. But I'm gonna do the dialogue with her, get her back on the ship, and then we're gonna go hit up the Miners Guild. Okay, so we've got Drain. And like I said, Drain is going to automatically trigger up the next part of it, of the storyline, which is saving Anka, which we're not going to do right now. We're going to wait. I leveled up, so that means we can put on the level 3 armor. So we got the level 3 armor on. That's our level 3 sniper rifle. Is this our level 3? That's our level 3 assault rifle. We did pick up a level 3 pistol, so we'll go ahead and replace the old one. Now all this other stuff, we're going to go ahead and sell the stuff because it's all crap we're not going to need, and I don't like really hanging on to that stuff. Let's go ahead and level up our soldier. We need to dump some points into our soldier's shield, and then we're going to put, let's see, we've got 13 in that one, we got 15 in damage. I'm going to put that last one in damage. Okay, now I actually did that wrong. I thought I was already on soldier, so, but we've got this one damage set to 15. This is our HP. We do want to raise that. This is going to be armor repair rate, character energy. So we're going to make those both 12. And we're going to get out of here and we're going to go sell. So I'll see you guys when I get done selling. And we're going to head to the asteroid field, and I'm going to show you guys some mining. Okay guys, we are at the Miners Guild. So we're going to get out of the Miners Guild. Now like I was saying, once you do those first few missions with AXA, doing those first few, those are mandatory to do those. And then go ahead and go to Sonax Station and Xanaxier system. Talk to him. So you're basically wanting to get Drain built. Now I will show you that, because if you go to ship and you go to crew, you have her in your ship already, right? So she's like your second in command. And the reason why is because she's going to give you little bonuses here. Okay, so energy regeneration rate is raised up. Shield regeneration rate is raised up as well. That's why I say that. Now, once you have her, if you so choose, I always say it right here to go off and do your own thing, because you got to wait a little while before she sets up the raid to go free Anka from the space prison. So this is your chance right here to break off and do your own thing, mainly to make some money. Now you could go join any of these guilds. You could go join the Bounty Hunters Guild. I would hold off on that one. You could do the Freelancers Guild, which you get money from doing those and ranking up and stuff. Mercenary Guild, which is your ground combat. But the best way to get your money a lot quicker is just to go ahead and do the Miners Guild, join them up, and then you can go do some mining. Now, hand mining in this ship, you're not going to have any of the special stuff like being able to see what's in the asteroid. So you're mainly going to be mining a whole shitload of gold until you have enough to go sell. And then what I normally do, I continue on with that, and I get enough to buy an actual miner's ship. Now I'll show you that when we get in here, because this is the Miners Guild, but you got to join it. So just get in here. This will probably be, well, I'm going to continue this series on until it's going to be a complete walkthrough. All the story missions, all the things that you can do. But yeah, this is like your Miners Guild branch. When you're doing doing those, well, we're not joined yet, so. But that's the guild market right there. This is your registration right here. Now, they used to have people here that you talk to, but it's all automated now. So just go ahead and do that. You can click on these other things. It tells you the rules, all that stuff like that. It tells you what they're going to take from you as a rookie. But just go ahead and click the register. It goes over the things right here. Guild registration briefing. Any applicant can join immediately. This is one of the only guilds where you don't have to do like a special task, like an initial mission to do. And we're going to go ahead and accept, and they're going to give us a hand mining tool. And you're now a member of the Miners Guild. Now, if you look on my back there, my person, you can't pull out weapons in here, but all you gotta do is just go look at your character, and you now have a mining tool. It's a hand mining tool. It says miscellaneous beam, but it's hand miner tool. And with that, my friends, you can go and that's administration. Yeah, I want to show you the market real quick. Damn, there's a lot of people just hanging around doing nothing in here, ain't they? And this is the guild market here. You've got turrets. These are all the ships, but you can't buy any of those yet. I just kind of want to show you the ships, right? So you've got the Star Driller, and you've got the, hey guys, this is the one that I'm going to be buying. Star Driller, I think I've used that like one time. But this is the one you want because it's got everything you're going to need to, but you do have to buy the stuff for it, which I will show you that over here. Just kind of looking in here and seeing what they got, but I can't get any of this stuff right now anyway. It is right here next to it. You're going to have to buy all this stuff when you buy the ship because it's not going to come with it. So you're going to want like a mining laser, massacre system, and gatherer. That's the stuff you're going to need. And go for the... It's all going to be basic when you first start out. But. So like, let me explain this to you as well. This is basic concept. Like your massacre is the little thing that you can fly around in. You undock it from your mining ship, your main mining ship, and it's like a little mining vessel. And we'll go over that when we get to that point. But this is your Miners Guild and all that. This is your legendary stuff once you rank up, and I'll show you the ranks. So you always start out at rank 1, and this kind of breaks it down over here what you're going to get, right? So rank 1, you get the tier 1 mining tool, access to mining ships, which is the basic. You get 50% cut on core cells. That the guild gets that. Grants access to the mining contracts. Here you get the tier 2 of the mining beam, your hand mining tool, and rank 2 mining ships. And as you can see, the cut that they take from you goes down, so from 15 to 10%, and rank 3 is 5% that they only take. And you get the advanced mining ships and the tier 3 mining laser hand tool. Allows you to complete mining contracts through the galaxy web without traveling to a station. All these are good, man. But we are done and we're ready to go mine some asteroids. So I will see you guys when we get to the asteroid field. Okay, and we're back. We are in the asteroid field, and I'm going to walk you guys through how to get your first chunk of space credits so you can kind of get a little bit better off. Get you a mining ship. I mean, if you don't want to do the mining ship and you just want to do the gold, but the whole point of doing this and finding some gold is because you want to get the mining ship, the Hogue or whatever I forget the name of it. You want to get that one so that you can identify these asteroids, because there is a resource, Astrotech, that nets you a shitload of money, and you're going to get that because you don't want to level up too much in your pilot, because as you level up in pilot, so does the cost of the ship. So you want to do this kind of right away. Get that mining ship. You're going to have to do this first, mining gold. So it's going to be a bit tedious if mining is not your thing. Here's a gold. The reason I say that is because hand mining, gold is the easiest one to see. It's the only one like that. And of course, well, you can't identify these, but that is, I think, is coal. But here's one that's got gold on it. So we kind of want to just line yourself up. You're just going to be getting out of your ship anyway. So get as close as you can. Get out of the ship. We've got our hand mining tool. So we are all set. And you just want to find you a place where you can kind of touch down and land without falling off the asteroid. Don't think we're going to be able to do it right there. Don't think we are. Nope. Okay, so we're going to want to go up here. And we might have to come down unless there's one up top. No. We might be able to get this little stash right here. Yeah. So we're good to go. So it's all nice and easy for us right here. Just hit your tab key or whatever you have. If you've changed your keys, it'll be whatever you set it to. You're going to want to turn the efficiency all the way up as high as it'll go, 99, and the power all the way down. Hold your right mouse button. That's to aim. And then just start mining the gold. And this is it takes a while because you're still low level. You've got the tier 1 mining beam here, so it's going to take a while. Some people actually tape their key buttons. They'll tape their right and left mouse buttons and tape them, and just kind of AFK mine, which you could so do. I enjoy the mining in this game, so it's no bother to me. But you're going to mine at least 10 stacks of this gold, and they stack at 99 each per stack. So you're going to want to get at least 10, maybe even more if you want to make a whole lot of money. And that's going to give you enough, because right now the price of the ship at my pilot level was only, you guys saw that, it was only about it'll be about 700,000. With the weapons and stuff that you got to get for it, it's probably going to be, you're looking at probably like 800k for the mining ships that you're going to need. And once you have that mining ship, it's going to go a lot quicker, because you're going to come back out here and you're going to mine for Astrotech. And probably that's going to be in the next episode, doing that, because it's going to take a while to get all this. So I will see you guys probably. I'm just kind of show you guys how slow it goes when you're low level. Some people swear up and down that if they move their reticle around, it makes it go quicker. I noticed that when you move your mouse around while you're aiming there, it just chews up the gold real fast. So you just kind of want to pick a little spot. You can see it picking up the gold there to the side. It only gets one at a time, but I noticed they have increased the rate a little bit on that, because it used to be very, very slow. And I'll show you what I mean here. I'm going to let it run a little bit longer. I do like to play my own soundtrack when I'm doing this stuff, mining. I put me together a nice little music track that just gives that kind of ambience. I might actually use it on if I do a live stream of this play series. I might do that. Well, hell, I might put it in the videos upload. Had to get a copyright, but hell, I don't care. I'm not monetized. Don't ever really care to be monetized, to be honest with you. I hate YouTube commercials or ads. I don't do sponsors either. This is just something for me and my brothers, man. You guys are my brothers. Alright, so let me show you here just how, maybe a few more minutes, and I'll show you how slow it goes with the stacks. That might be good enough. Let me show you guys. Yeah, I've got 27. So they have actually raised the rate at which you collect it. So, but anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and mine out about 10 stacks of this stuff. And I will see you guys when I've got that. And we're going to go sell it. And I'm going to grab the actual mining ship.